Hi, my name is Bryce Weiskell, and again I would like to thank you on behalf of Denoise and our web media for the purchase of KingSize WordPress. In this tutorial, we're going to be going through the creation of galleries with the use of shortcodes. Now it's pretty straightforward. What we're going to need to do is go to your WordPress dashboard, locate the galleries post type, and we're going to want to create a new gallery by clicking Add New. Each gallery post that's created houses your images for that specific gallery. So you want to title your galleries relevant to the images that you're uploading. So for example, if for a wedding and the client's name were Jane and John Smith, we would name it Jane and John Smith just to easily associate those images. Now you can add content to the content editor of this post. However, that content's not going to be used when showing these galleries inside of a post, portfolio, or page that's being created elsewhere. The only thing we're going to be calling from this post is the actual images. So in order to upload images to this post, what we need to do is click Add Media. Now by default, when you load the Add Media button, the media library for all media items is going to show. Now it's always a good rule to remember that if you want to manage the posts that are, or the images that are associated with that post, using the selection from the drop-down, you want to select Upload to this post. That way you're viewing all the images that are there. So as we can see, there's no images uploaded to this gallery. So what we need to do is we need to select some files, and for this example we're going to select 8. We're going to click Open, and they're going to all upload now, and we can see those are the images uploaded to this post because it shows this in the selection. So give it a few seconds. It'll upload all the images. While it's doing that, you can go through each of your items, change the title, the caption, the alt text, and description to suit your specific needs. Once everything's done, if you want to change the order in which the images are displayed, you can drag and drop them in those orders. Once the edits and changes are all finished, just click the X to close out of here. We're going to click Publish. And that's it. You just created your first gallery. Now we've created that gallery, we need to now call those images into a post that we're going to create or a page that we're going to create. So what we need to first explore is that each one of these galleries created, the posts have a unique ID. So the Jane and John Smith one we've created is 1187. So just copy that so you have it for reference, or you can leave this tab open or always come back. We're going to want to create a new page or post or portfolio. The advantage of a shortcode is that it can be used anywhere. And so we're going to go for this example to a page and add new. We're going to title this Jane and John Smith's Wedding. And to add the shortcode into here, you don't have to memorize it. There's a little icon inside the visual editor that looks like a unicorn. If we click this, it's going to give you the KingSize shortcodes. Now you can use this little drop down to select which shortcodes you want to insert. And for this example, we're going to use the gallery. Now insert that gallery and you're going to see this appear. Now this is the default shortcode for the galleries. The only real requirements of this shortcode is the ID, the type, and the layout. Now if you go to the demonstration website, which is KingSizeTheme.com, you can go to each of the galleries, click on Color Box, Fancy Box, Galleria, Pretty Photo, or Slide Viewer, and see the options to this shortcode, the values available, what's required, and a description for each one of these items. Of course, you can also reference this in your documentation, which is explained in a little bit more detail, but these are always nice for quick reference. Now we can go back to our WordPress page that we're creating. We can add in the ID that we collected earlier. The type we want to use is color box. The layout we want to use is a 2-column layout. And of course you can change the order by order. You can add a description, the placement, and a cropping position, which is a new feature also explained in the documentation. So for example, if you're adding a a gallery that has more portrait photos than landscape, you may consider aligning it to the top rather than center when it's cropping that image. This makes good use for portrait photos that have faces higher in the image, whereas Tim Thumb would default crop in the center. Now all we need to do, we've added that ID, we've added the type, we've added the layout. Now all we need to do is publish it. So click Publish. Now we can click on View Page. And you'll see that your gallery is now loaded. Click in on any image and it loads in Lightbox. So there you have it. That's how we've created a gallery with a shortcode. To edit your images if desired, all you need to do is go back to the gallery that you've created. In this case, Jane and John Smith. We click Edit. Again, click the Add Media button. This time we're not here to add more images, so we're not going to upload anything. What we want to do is we want to edit those images. So like last time, it shows all media items by default. We want to select Upload it to this post. Now you have those images associated with this post. You can click on it. You can delete the image permanently. You can change the title, change the alt text descriptions, reorganize the images, and do as you please. Click the X to close out after you're done. Hit Update, and wherever that shortcode is being used, those updates will be applied to all those shortcodes across your website. This is how you use a gallery shortcode. If you have any additional questions, you can head over to the support forums for support at any time by going to denoised.com/forum. Again, this support URL is linked inside of your documentation. With your documentation, you can find more details on how to create galleries. And we thank you for listening to our tutorial.